It looks like you've been wandering in the crypto world enough to come across the terms bull and bear market, and since you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering what's going on with all these animal concepts in the crypto industry and what they mean. Well, welcome to the financial world actually, as the terms bull and bear market have been adopted from the traditional markets like the stock exchange and could be applied to any financial market as they function according to the same cycles and rules. But what are these cycles and rules? Well, that's why you're here, so in this video, we'll explain what bull and bear markets are, when they show up, and how you should act in each of them. Let's start by briefly defining each of the terms. Essentially, no matter what kind of financial market we're talking about, a bull market describes the period when the market is going up, so when the assets specific to that particular market are increasing in price, while a bear market is basically the total opposite, so the period when the market is going down and assets are decreasing in price. Now obviously, when prices are going up, people are buying, and that in itself is one of the reasons why the market is going up. While when the market is going down, people start to get afraid of losing their money, so they sell, hence the market goes even lower. It all makes perfect sense if you think about it. Now, any market is always either in a bull market or in a bear market, so at any given time, you should be able to identify one of these trends and act accordingly. Of course, there's periods when the market looks like it's going sideways, but if you look at a higher time frame, you'll notice that it's either been going up for the past month or so, or it's been going down, so you should then be able to place that sideways period into a larger bull or bear period. Now that you understand what each of them mean, what should you do after you identify what kind of market you're currently in? Well, we'll go to that in a minute, so bear with us, but first we need to explain how these cycles usually work in the crypto world so it all makes sense later. If you're a beginner in the crypto space, then you maybe don't know that yet, but the whole crypto market is following Bitcoin's price movements, which means that Bitcoin dictates what goes on in the crypto field. So if you want to be able to understand crypto market cycles, what you should actually look at is the Bitcoin market cycles. Bitcoin works using a proof of stake protocol, which means that the miners get rewards for maintaining the ledger. We won't go into much detail on that here, but if you don't know how that works, you can go watch this video and then come back. Now, the rewards that miners get are cut in half every 4 years, meaning that the amount of Bitcoin which is being generated gets lower, so Bitcoin itself becomes more deflationary, or in other words, more valuable. Becoming more valuable, demand for it increases, more people want to get their hands on it, so they throw their money in the market and buy, thus pumping the price up. Therefore, after every Bitcoin halving, there comes a massive bull run, which usually brings a new Bitcoin all-time high and subsequently an all-time high for most cryptocurrencies out there. After the bull run cools down, it's followed by a bear market, naturally, which may be shorter or longer, but no matter the length, what's important to keep in mind is that a new bull run will always come, and worst case scenario, it will be after the next Bitcoin halving. Knowing this, what should you do during a bull and a bear market respectively? Well, if you've been paying attention up until now, you should already be able to make connections on your own. During bear markets, prices are down, everything is cheaper than usual, so those are the times when you should buy whatever it is that you want to buy. When the bull market comes and everybody is mindlessly buying, pumping prices up to new all-time highs, that's when you sell for a big profit and exit the market at a perfect time. Now, if we're talking about Bitcoin, the more you hold on to it and the more patience you have, the greater the potential return. Imagine pulling this strategy and selling the first bull market after you bought, but then make a little crazier thought experiment and imagine if you kept onto it for 80 years, for example, so through 2 halvings, and try to imagine the price it could have gone up to compared to what you'd bought for. Now, Bitcoin is already well established as being here to stay, so it's definitely the safest option out there, but that doesn't mean you should be sleeping on other cryptos either. Ethereum, for example, the second biggest cryptocurrency and absolute leader throughout altcoins, has been developing a lot recently, and the future looks at least promising for their ecosystem, but if you want to know more on that, you should go watch this video next.